Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a new 5.13 acre property with electricity and amazing mountain views in southern Colorado, only about 15 minutes from the entrance to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. The 5.13 acres are located right here. From the property, you're going to take North County Road 110 to Lane 6 North. This is a paved road. Take that east, and from the property, you're only about 10 miles from the entrance to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. There's the sign at the entrance. Here's the visitor center. These sand dunes are the tallest in all of North America, and they're set against the backdrop of the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. It's all publicly accessible, there for your enjoyment. Do you like to skateboard, ski, surf, snowboard, or sled? If so, you'll enjoy sandboarding. Sandboarding is similar to snowboarding, just without snow and no winter attire is required. If you were to search the term sandboarding, many of the results that you'll find, especially in North America, are going to be from the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Sand sledding is a less complicated way to enjoy the sand dunes. Just as it sounds, you're riding down the sand dunes, either sitting or on your stomach on a sled. And this activity can be enjoyed by all ages, even younger children. All of this purple shaded area, this is the Great Sand Dunes National Park. And right here was the entrance. If you look just west, you'll see how it borders this blue shaded area. This is the San Luis Lakes State Wildlife Area. Here's the entrance to the San Luis Lakes State Wildlife Area. Again, this is also only about 15 minutes from the property. There you will find multiple lakes. Here's a map of the State Wildlife Area. There you can enjoy camping, boating, fishing, hiking, horseback riding. And then just south of the Great Sand Dunes National Park, you have the Zapata Falls, which is also a popular destination in the area. If we go back and look at the property on the interactive map and zoom out a little bit here, you can see this area just to the east. This is the area that we were showing you the information about. And we've only scratched the surface of just this area. See all this green shaded area? This is all national forest land. All this yellow is BLM. Zoom out a little bit further. Look to the west. All of this green shaded area, this is the Rio Grande National Forest, which is over 1.8 million acres. More BLM land. The blue is state parks, state wildlife areas. The pink represents a wildlife refuge. Over here you have the gold medal waters of the upper Rio Grande River. We point all this information out because this property serves as like a base camp to literally millions of acres of publicly accessible land. People travel from all throughout the United States to this area for fishing, hunting, hiking, mountain biking, mountain climbing, skiing, snowboarding, as we showed you earlier, the sandboarding, the sand sledding. Some people come just to watch the night sky. When we show you these beautiful photos of the property and surrounding area, they're almost all taken during the day. One thing that's sometimes overlooked is the beauty of the night. Looking up into the stars at night from this area is breathtaking, and I say that from first-hand experience. The stars look so close it feels like you can just reach out and touch them. If we look at the property itself, there's road access along the entire western and southern boundaries. There are also electricity lines and poles already in place. This is the plat map with the parcel highlighted in green. We zoom in a little bit, you can see there's the road along the western boundary and then along the southern boundary. This is the topographic map. The elevation's around 7,545 feet. We look at this blue little squiggly marker on the topographic map that touches the northeast corner of the property. This is a seasonal pond. You'll also notice there are several flowing wells indicated. If we look at the satellite image, you can see that there's not a pond showing at this time of the satellite image. However, this area of the entire San Luis Valley is very rich and fertile. It's been used for agriculture for centuries, and there's a shallow water table. Many of the nearby landowners that have wells on their properties, they hit water at around 50 to 100 feet. And all of these wide circles represent nearby landowners that have developed their properties to varying degrees. These are the views that you'll enjoy to the east looking at Mount Lindsay and Blanca Peak. Blanca Peak is this high elevation point here. This is over 14,000 feet in elevation. It's the fourth tallest summit of all of the Rocky Mountains in North America. If you're into hiking and mountain climbing, you can actually climb to the top of Blanca Peak. This is looking out from the summit of Blanca Peak. And there you can see the Spanish Peaks to the east. And to the northwest, this is a view of the Great Sand Dunes National Park and the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. And the property is only 1.6 miles from the paved State Highway 17. This is North County Road 110, just west of the property. You can take that north or south, which will then lead you directly to the paved State Highway 17. This is looking north along Highway 17, and this is that intersection of Highway 17 and 4 Mile Lane. You'll just turn to the east, and that'll lead you to the property. and there's where you turn south onto North County Road 110. This intersection is only about a mile from the property. These are all named roads. You can see the street signs out there. Right here we have Opal Way with the electricity lines and poles, and again there are electricity lines and poles all throughout these properties. If we go back to that paved State Highway 17, that'll take you directly into the city of Alamosa. The city of Alamosa is only about 15 minutes from the property and almost all on paved State Highway 10. You'll take that directly to the south. Alamosa has a population around 10,000. There's a Walmart supercenter, a regional airport, multiple grocery stores, a hospital. This is downtown Alamosa where you can find shopping, dining, professional services, tractor supply, building supplies. There's also a college in Alamosa. This is Adams State University, and the Rio Grande River flows through Alamosa. Go back to our interactive map and go to the west. Over here you'll see where the Rio Grande River actually comes out of the San Juan Mountains. This area around South Fork and Del Norte is referred to as the gold medal waters of the upper Rio Grande River. Along the upper Rio Grande River you'll enjoy world-class fly fishing for brown, cutthroat, rainbow, and brook trout. Colorado is home to 322 miles of gold medal fisheries that include 11 different rivers and 3 lakes. In order to qualify as gold medal water, the area must be able to produce a minimum of 12 quality trout, 14 inches or larger, per acre. It also must be able to produce 60 pounds of standing stock per acre and can only be designated gold medal if the water is accessible to the public. So within 30 miles from the property, you have access to some of that gold medal water. And that stretch of the upper Rio Grande River that is considered to be gold medal water is 17 miles in length. If you like winter sports, the Wolf Creek ski area is only about an hour and 15 minutes west of the property. It's said to have the largest amount of natural snow of any ski area in Colorado. Here are a few photos of the Rio Grande National Forest and a sampling of the wildlife you'll find there. You have a lot of freedom and flexibility with the property. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. One of the things that a lot of people like to do is to have a property where they can come for a few months a year. Perhaps they have a motorhome, a fifth wheel, or a camper. What's nice is that you can live on the property in a motorhome, fifth wheel, trailer, or even a tent with a temporary use permit from the county for up to 180 days per year. That's 180 days per calendar year. If you decide to build on the property, you can live in a motorhome, fifth wheel, camper, or other type of temporary structure for up to 24 months while you are building. And the minimum dwelling size is only 500 square feet or 600 square feet if you're going to do a manufactured or a mobile home. And you can do alternative building styles like a shipping container home, an arch cabin, a mobile or manufactured home, a kit cabin, or you can do a site-built home. From larger cities, the property is just a little over 2 hours from Pueblo, Colorado. Pueblo has a population around 110,000. About 2 hours and 45 minutes from Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs has a population around 500,000. Then about 3 hours and 40 minutes from Denver, Colorado. Denver and the surrounding metropolitan area have a population over 1 million. There's also an international airport in Denver. We have sold a lot of properties in this area similar to this one to people all throughout the United States. Many of our customers that purchased these properties actually live in Colorado. Many of them live around the Denver, Colorado Springs area, and they find this to be a great area to get away and also a great value when you have the infrastructure in place like the electricity lines and poles and the easy access to the county road, the great views, etc. We have this 5.13 acre property priced at only $17,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes only $166 a year. There's no HOA or HOA fees. We have a lot of detailed information within the property description. There's information here from Alamosa County where the property is located about obtaining the temporary use permit if that's something that you'd like to do. There's information about the nearby points of interest along with links where you can find more information about those locations. There's GPS coordinates, links where you can open those on a Google map. We have over 150 images of the property and the surrounding area. These all have captions. Many of them have labels. If the property is of interest, we highly recommend you take the time to look through all these images. They'll answer many questions that you have and even some that you might not have thought of. And then at the bottom of the page we have this interactive map. At LANDiO we work extremely hard to make it super easy for you to purchase land. All you need to do is go to our website landio.com, navigate to this property. There you'll see a buy now button. If the buy now button is green and says buy now, that means the property is available as of that moment. To secure the property, all you need to do is click that buy now button. A deposit of $499 is going to be added to your cart. Now this $499 deposit secures the property for you. We only have one of each property available. Even though we've sold many other properties around this area similar to this property, we only have one of each property. Only one person can place a deposit on a property, and we sell our properties on a first-come, first-served basis. Your $4.99 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no other commissions or fees, so your total purchase price for this property is just the $17.9. You're going to click that checkout button. This window appears. You enter your contact information, click Continue to Payment, enter your payment information, and then complete the checkout process. Once the checkout process has been completed, this Buy Now button will automatically turn gray and say Out of Stock. If you're looking at this property and it says Out of Stock and Under Contract, that means someone has placed a deposit but they have not yet completed the purchase. We do have the ability for you to place a backup deposit to secure your place if the current buyer were unable to complete the purchase. If you'd like to place a backup deposit, please contact us directly for the instructions to do so. And that backup deposit is refundable. If the current buyer were to complete the purchase, you'll automatically be refunded your backup deposit in full. If they don't complete the purchase, then you're the new buyer. Your $4.99 deposit is credited towards the purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. The whole process can be completed in as little as a day, and your remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. If you have any questions, our phone number is on top of every page of our website. That number is 866-8LANDiO. That's 866-852-6346. That number also receives text messages. We have a live chat feature here on our website where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message or respond to your next availability. You can also fill out this contact form here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. We sincerely appreciate you taking the time to visit our website, watch our property videos, and ask that you please support us by sharing our properties and our website with everyone that you know. The more people that we reach, the more dreams of land ownership we can make come true. And it would be an honor to add you to the LANDiO family of happy customers. Please help us bring more amazing properties to market by giving this video a thumbs up, leaving a positive comment, and be sure you're subscribed to our channel and have your notifications turned on to ensure you're notified of new videos as soon as they come available. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you and your family. LANDiO. Land is opportunity. Please click in the upper left-hand corner and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the upper right-hand corner, we have all of our available properties in a playlist. In the lower right-hand corner, we have a playlist of our Land is Opportunity series. And in the lower left-hand corner, we have our LANDiO Unscripted series.